Hi there, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a quick look at this MORryde flip down full motion TV ceiling mount. This is going to mount onto the ceiling of your RV or camper. It's going to provide a mounting bracket for you to securely hold your RV's television. This is going to be really nice for those of you who are a little bit concerned about saving some space in your RV or camper, having room to move around, and you might not watch the television all the time. So this is going to be a great way to have the television when you want it and to kind of put it away where it's not going to take up a whole lot of space when you're wanting more movement room in your RV or camper. So the way this works, you'll get your TV mounted on this bracket here. You'll get the full mount connected to your ceiling. And then when you're ready to fold it up, you can just simply lift up on your television and it will retract up into the ceiling, and that's going to lock in place. It's going to hold it nice and tight so you don't have to worry as you're going down the road about bumps, jostling it or anything like that. It does have a hook that's going to wrap around that little bar there, so it is going to be locked in place. When we're ready to let the TV down, we just simply pull out on this bar here. That's going to allow that to drop forward. Now they do recommend having a hand there to let the TV down slowly so you're not having a whole lot of swing like I just had there, but obviously I only have so many hands to hold the bracket. So you can see I've got this right now in the tilted forward position. You can undo those screws and tilt that faceplate back if you like. You've got 4 different adjustment holes there to line up with the optimal viewing level for your setup. So if your television seems kind of high, you can tilt it forward so that you're always getting the best view. And then we've also got this knob on the back here. And when we let that loose, it's going to allow our mount to spin 360 degrees. So we can, again, get set up to where it's going to be best for us. And then we tighten down that knob. It will hold it in place so we don't have to worry about it spinning when we don't want it to. This does have several different mounting patterns on it. So you can see our inner mounting pattern here. We've got our 75 millimeter by 75 millimeter VESA mounting pattern. That VESA mounting is pretty much standard for all televisions, so that will allow you to mount your television. We also have the outer mounting pattern, which is 100 millimeters by 100 millimeters. So that's going to accommodate your smaller televisions, that 75 and 100 VESA mounting patterns. They're going to be more like your 19-inch, 24-inch, 32-inch TVs, something along those lines. The bracket does have a maximum load capacity of 25 pounds, so you're not going to be able to get a huge TV anyway, but that should be a great way to get your TV mounted. They do include hardware for you to mount your TV to it, so it's going to be nice and secure for you. And like I said, that VESA pattern is pretty standard for most televisions out there these days. They also include mounting hardware for you to get your bracket mounted to your ceiling. You do want to make sure wherever you're mounting this that it is going to be able to hold the weight of both the bracket and your television. They do recommend taking that weight and multiplying it by 5 to make sure that even with that swinging motion, any bumps that you hit in the road, that ceiling is going to be able to hold that weight. So you do want a nice, strong, possibly reinforced ceiling there. That mounting bracket that we're going to be installing is right about 8 inches wide and 7 inches long. Where we're mounting our television, it's right at 6 inches wide by about 5.5 inches tall. So overall, I think this is going to be a great option for you. Very easy to figure out how to put it all together, get it set up so that it will work the way you want it. One thing I will point out, this knob back here allows you to rotate to whatever position you want. You're probably going to have to undo that every time if your TV isn't set up to be straight on, because as you lift it up into the mounting position, if your TV's twisted, it's probably not going to line up properly and go back in position. So just something to keep in mind there. You will have that adjustability, but you might have to undo that anytime that you want to retract it up to the ceiling. But like I said, this should be a great option for those of you who have an RV or camper. You're wanting to be able to kind of put your TV away for a little bit so that you have more room to walk around, interact with your guests, that sort of thing. So that's going to complete our look for today. Again, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Thanks for watching.